Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. And if you've been here for a while, I'm also very happy to have you here as well. So today's reading doesn't have an agenda, but I did receive a few messages before we jump in with the cards, and we'll get into that today. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Let's see what we have in store. So the first message that came through that needs to be shared to you all is regarding your dreams. There's something important coming through in your dreams at this time, and you're being called to trust the feelings of the dreams rather than what it looks like or appears like. So if you do not do any type of dream analysis, it might be time to start journaling those dreams and to spread them out over a few days or a week's time and see if you can string them all together and put a bigger picture together. The website that I go to do my dream analysis is called Dream Moods, and I have found this to be the most accurate, although they give you many different meanings of particular things, than any book that I have purchased over the years, because I've been doing dream analysis for quite a while now. But the biggest thing here is to pay attention to how the dream makes you feel. Okay, so that was the first message that came through. The next message is that important people are entering your life at this time. So you all are going to take that different ways, take it however it resonates for you. Maybe you've just met an important person, like that's going to help you with a business deal. Maybe it's going to be in a romantic sense. So whatever that feeling is for you with the important people that are entering your life, pay attention to that. Pay attention to how that energy makes you feel. That's really the most important thing to tap into at this time, is the feeling of things. Not how things look on the outside or how they appear to be, but how does this feel? All right, so that was what came through before we jump into the cards. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And we're going to take a look and see what we have. We're going to start with the Energy Oracle. Spirit, what messages do we have, please, for the collective out there? An airplane's passing by. I don't know if you can hear that, so that might be relevant. Thank you. First card out is Happy Family. That's like the 10 of Cups right there. That's amazing. That's literally just this feeling of bliss. So I'm also getting with the rainbow, this may have come after a tumultuous time, like a beautiful energy after the storm. So some of you might be just starting to feel this sense of calm, this sense of happiness in your life. And again, maybe things have not been this way for quite some time. Okay, what else do we have? All tied up. All right. So we'll see where this energy takes us, but that's clearly the energy of feeling like you're restricted in some way. This could be contracts that make you feel restricted, relationships, friendships, bills. I mean, there could literally be anything that's making you feel tied up at this time. All right, and then we have hostilities. All right, well, it's like opposite day here. So we have Happy Family all tied up in hostilities. Bottom of the deck, we have Journey. So I'm curious if this is the energy of the collective here, where it feels to me like just this joyful, peaceful energy and also unbothered, right? It feels like this is the overall theme here. This is the start of the reading. This is the overall energy. It came out first, so it's the most important card. It's screaming the loudest. But then we have all tied up in hostilities. Journey also tells me that you are likely getting away from this energy. So this could be other people in your life reminding you of your commitments. Your contracts. So we'll get into this deeper. I'm just trying to read the energy on the table currently. Because we have journey here, I am seeing you getting away from this. It's like you are not putting up with this anymore. So because you want this for yourself and you're choosing differently for yourself, this might be past energy. This might be just other people in your life projecting this onto you. And this is you saying, look, I gotta go. Like, there's better things out there for me, and I'm choosing that for myself right now. So we'll see where this takes us. Yeah, underneath that is cornucopia. So I'm actually gonna take these. Let's make room for everything, because we're gonna take all of these. All right. And then underneath that, we do have patience. So if there's any of you wondering about timing of something, you are being called to exert patience at this time. It's like your manifestations are on their way. So whatever it is that you have been working towards manifesting, you've had to, I'm getting like you've had to wrestle through this, and it's taken time. And that's where patience is being called for during this period. All right, let's get into the tarot. I would like to see what other information do we have for the collective with this spread. What else can we dive deeper into for the collective? Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay. You might be receiving a message, and I know that's not typical for that card, but that just came to me. Like a message of clarity might be coming to you. So, the Knight, you ask for something, it is being delivered to you. And I strongly pulled clarity. Like, truth and clarity are coming for something. So again, what we discussed here is maybe you're wondering when your manifestations are arriving. Because we have the Journey card here, I'm being told they're on their way. Stop worrying. You're gonna get news very soon of that. Okay. What else do we have? The Sun. Absolutely. It's feeling like the Sun has eluded you for quite some time. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So maybe you've had to juggle things for quite some time, and you're just wondering when the sunshine's gonna come back out into your life. And here in this cornucopia card, the sun is peeking through the trees. You know, the Happy Family card, we have a rainbow. That is what happens after a rainstorm. It's like that glint of hope that something better is on its way. So you have lots of messages here indicating that you need to just have patience at this time and that it is on its way. You are about to be blessed. That is for a fact. And the Sun card reaffirms that. Happy Family also. Whatever is going on here with this hostilities and tied up energy, it's not your burden to carry. That's the message I'm getting around those cards. This feels like people trying to bring you back into their energy. Okay, let me remind you that you've still got things to tend to here before you go. Like, that was the message that came through. And you're just focused on this and this. You're like, look, not my monkeys, not my circus. That's the message that's coming through here. All right, what else? Thank you. The world, yes. You are finished with whatever this was. That situation is completed. It is finished. Whatever this contract is or was has been fulfilled. There is nothing left for you there. And the hostilities is honestly giving me the people who are being left behind that maybe don't understand why you're leaving, that want to get mad at you for doing so. But guess what? You're doing this for your own good. Like, you're literally like, I gotta do my own life, right? It's giving someone that you have carried for a long time. So if this is a relationship, maybe it's been very codependent, one-sided. You have done the most for this other individual, and now you're like, look, I've given all I can. There's nothing left for me to give here. And they're getting upset by that because they're like, but hey, you agreed to something. This could be a job. Maybe you are on a contractual basis and you chose to broke the contract early because it wasn't fulfilling you in some way. Or maybe you completed the contract and they wanted you to stay longer and you're like, no. So take this as it resonates for you in your situation, okay? Don't make it fit. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So whatever the situation is for you out there, I'm getting that it's not you that's going to be upset once you leave this behind. And maybe some of you are stressed out a little about leaving. Like you're worried in some way, but I'm actually not picking up on that at all. You are all like happy to go, like, it's about time I left. Like that's the feeling here. Like a big sigh of relief is occurring in this. And I'm seeing that it's a solo journey. So it feels like you can't take much with you, whether this be in the form of things, stuff, or people into this new part of the journey. And I did peek at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Nine of Swords. So I'm not seeing that this is you, collective. Maybe, let's get into this. Maybe this is your past energy. And I'm getting that that's why you had to reach this breaking point of leaving. It felt like, and I didn't even see it, but this card actually says breaking point. So it feels like you were in this energy. And maybe you expressed to the job, the relationship, the friendship, the family, whoever this is in relation to, that you were miserable, unhappy. And you were met with hostilities. Or their fear and anxiety was projected onto you. So, again, take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting now is that this energy is no longer with you, collective. You have now decided to take this journey and to venture away from this energy, and now you are leaving these individuals feeling this way. But I'm getting that some of them might be mad at you, but again, it's a projection. I'm getting more they're mad at themselves for something. It's like they disappointed themselves in this situation. Because maybe if they had done better, they could have come with you on this journey. But the situation that's presently in front of us is indicating that they're not going to be joining you. So let's get more cards. Like, this might have been a karmic contract, and it's completed. So whether the karmic contract could be with anybody, it does not have to be a romantic partner. It could be with a job. It could be with a family member. It could be with a friendship, a romantic partner, whoever. You know, we all have karmic relationships. They come in to teach us a lesson, and then we say, okay, I learned my lesson. Now I've got to move on to the next lesson, right? And in this next leg of the journey, you are done with these hard lessons. That's what I'm hearing here. It's like the part of you that maybe, the Nine of Swords, even after all that shuffling, it still came out. Even after these hard lessons, maybe you were a glutton for pain. I don't know why that came to me. You enjoyed pain. Like, give it to me, sure, yes. But it was your trauma talking. Now you're to the point where you exude this loving, happy energy, this beautiful joy, and you no longer resonate with this energy, okay? And so we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom. So this is like you are pouring now into your own cup of love, and you are choosing not to indulge in these other things happening around you because it's not your energy. You may have resonated with it once at some point in your life, and now you're like, nope, I am good on that. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Devil at the bottom. Okay, so this feels like temptation. It could even be addiction, like your vices, your dependency. So Three of Pentacles is actually beautiful energy because it's telling me that you are finding like-minded individuals and you are looking to work together, okay? Building something. And even with the Page of Pentacles here, you know, maybe you are ready to be the student again. It's like you're happy to build something new. And you're finding people who have the same energy as you, that want to help you grow, that want to help you build. And, you know, I did say this in the beginning, you're meeting important people at this time. And so you are coming out of this darkness and you want this beautiful, happy energy. And that's what you are going for. So the Devil here is at the bottom of the deck. So what that's telling me is just not to be tempted to go back to this. So they may get hostile. They may try to push their negativity onto you as you progress forward and do better than them. But the situation is they can't come with you. So don't be tempted to move backwards. You're already moving forward. All right. Let's get a next row. See what else we have going on here. Tell me more about this spread, please, for the collective. All right, we have seeds. We have new ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. I love this. And then look at that, Sun again at the bottom of the deck. So You have started planting something new, right? I look at the Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. These are planting seeds and putting effort into something, starting to build something. And the sun's here to nourish it. I love that. And it will grow into something beautiful. And this is what you're expecting. This is like, when are my manifestations coming in? They are coming in. Have patience, because we have planted the seeds, right? Okay. Yep, there's the sun. It wanted to come out anyways. So we have the sun twice. So this is healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. I love it. It is amazing because, again, when we plant our seeds, what does it need to grow? It needs the sun. It needs water. It needs air. So once we give it that energy, then it will grow by leaps and bounds. You know, you're tending to your garden right now. And then we have buds. Look at that. We go from seeds to buds. New beginnings and expansion. Collective. You are doing something beautiful right now. And again, these people are seeing you sprout these buds and seeing the things that you've been working on grow. And they might become jealous or envious, and they might try to pull you back to where you were. But they cannot come with you. The reason that they cannot come with you is because they didn't plant their own seeds. I want you to be mindful of that. You planted these seeds. You tended to the garden with loving care, nourishment. And you are now watching your seeds grow. And now these people might try to come back and be like, oh, hey, I see what you've planted here and what's starting to grow. I want some of that. So again, the thing I said in the beginning of the reading before we started, pay attention to how things feel right now. For you, this feels amazing because you have done the work. You put the seeds in the ground, you tended to them, you're watching them grow. These people did not do that. But they sure are going to show up right when your stuff starts to grow and be like, hey, remember me? They might even try to be like, remember all the stuff I did for you? You owe me. And you get to say, no, I don't owe you anything. We completed this cycle. We severed ties. This bounty is mine to collect. And in fact, I'm even being guided to let you know, not necessarily to share your information of this bounty, because it is for you. You did the work. No one else did the work. You are not required or bound to share it with anybody. So as you move forward in your ventures, keep some of your information to yourself. Because again, there's not people out there that want to help you. There are people out there that want to help you. So that's what you're going to do here, is to decipher between this energy and this energy. Who's here to bring you down and to take from you, and who's here to collaborate with you and help you build and grow. Because they feel both very different. These people will leave you feeling nourished, feeling like your cup is still full at the end of the day. You arrived with a full cup. Guess what? You're still leaving with a full cup because you both showed up to the party with full cups. These individuals are going to show up to the party with an empty cup, and yours is full, and they want some of what you have. That's how you know the difference between these people. Energy vampires and collaborators. The people that want to see you do well and grow and prosper, and even will help you along the way. All All right, let's keep going. We have watering can. Look at this. All the ingredients you need to water your plants. This also says asking for help and sharing burdens. Wow. Asking for help under the teamwork and collaboration card. It's really giving me the energy of someone that does not want to see you struggle. Like, hey, maybe I've done the thing you're trying to do, and I want to help you through it. So I am going to share with you my knowledge, or maybe even some of my resources to help you tend to this garden. Do you think these energy vampires would do that for you? Because the answer is no. Bottom of the deck here, we have rain. So another form of natural watering abilities: cleansing, purification, hydration. It's almost like you're gonna get multiple sources for your growth. You're gonna get versions that are natural. So again, maybe you might come across resources that are free, right? Maybe you're starting a business. You need to furnish an office or something like that, or a location. And you go on Marketplace, and people are just giving away stuff for free. That's the rain here. That's what I'm seeing with that. Hey, I don't want this item anymore. It's yours if you take it from me. And you're like, yes, I need something like that. Then we have also others that are going to assist you as well with their resources. So maybe they have knowledge of how to acquire something. They're going to share with you the resources. This is such a beautiful reading. And I'm glad that we were able to get this out, because this feels like you're moving forward. You are choosing better. You are planting seeds, watching the buds grow, and tending to your garden. And you're collaborating with like-minded individuals. You're figuring it out. And your garden is growing, and this beautiful bounty is about to show up for you. And again, I just want to remind you, these people did not plant the seeds. They did not tend to the garden. They did not do the work. That's why they can't come with you. And if you share your bounty with them, I'm trying to figure out how to word this nicely. They're takers. They're energy vampires. It's going to leave you depleted. I want to let you know that ahead of time. So don't be tempted to fall backwards with these individuals. I'm getting that you need to stand a firm ground and put in firm boundaries with them, especially if you have to see them on a regular basis, like your family members or whoever they may be. So, collective, you are doing beautiful work here, and you are being commended for this. Just remember to keep some secrets to yourself on what it is that you're working on. Okay? So, that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I am a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. Take care. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. So much love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.